From Morelli Field at Melrose High School in Melrose, Mass., this is Intercity League Baseball on LSP. Tonight, it's the sixth-place tiebreaker game between the Somerville Royals and the Malden Maddogs, both teams entering the game with a record of 10-16-2. Good evening, everybody. I'm Sam Feely, ready to bring you the play-by-play story. Malden finished their season at 10-16-2 and waited on the result from last night's Somerville Royals Lexington Blue Sox game. If Somerville had won, Malden wouldn't be in this position, but if Somerville had lost, Malden would have had the if Somerville lost, Malden would be in the playoffs right now, but Somerville earned the tie in a 0-0 9-inning draw with the Lexington Blue Sox. It was the first time that both the Blue Sox had been shut out this season and also the first time the Blue Sox had shut out their opponent. It was 7 strong innings from Cal Carroll, who shut down the Blue Sox potent offense to the tune of 6 strikeouts, 3 hits, and 1 walk. And Josiah, 2 more innings to secure the shutout. But the closest either team got to scoring in that game was a gun down of a runner at the plate in the 5th inning by the center fielder Nick Valdario. And really, it was both the pitching of Carroll and the outfield defense of the Royals that kept them in that game and enabled them to force a 29th game with the Mad Dogs. Mad Dogs take the field. They are the home team for this game, despite the listing on the Intercity League website that Somerville would be the home team, and Somerville wearing their home gold jerseys. But, of course, Malden led by the ICL batting champion Derek Bauer, hitting close to 500 this year. And we will see if the Royals defense, which played so beautifully last night, if you saw that game here on LSP, can keep him out of the hit column tonight. The starting lineup for the Somerville Royals in the gold jerseys with blue letters and numbers, blue piping, and white pants, and the blue, white, and blue cap. Graham Smith is going to lead it off in left field, followed by Nick Valdario in center. Blaise Cormier is in right. Eduardo Soto is at second. John Collette is at first. Adam Johnson is at third. Rob Caggiano is at short. Ryan Noon is behind the plate. And James McConville, the player-manager, rounds out the lineup. He's the DH. On the mound for the Royals tonight is Josiah. Saya pitching in his second game in as many nights. Entering play with no decisions and a .175 ERA in 8 has 1 save in 8 innings. He's allowed 6 hits, 2 earned runs, walked 5, and struck out 9. For the Malden Maddogs in the blue jerseys with the white letters and numbers and the white pants and the blue cap, it'll be Ethan Harris leading it off in right, followed by Pete Maltson. He's the DH. Derek Bauer is at first. Cal Cristofori is behind the plate. Sean Doherty is at second. Jack Worf is in center. Jared Beniers is in left. Henry Butterfield is at short. And Nick Vinoki rounds out the lineup at third. On the mound for the Mad Dogs, getting his final warm-up tosses in, is the right-hander Nick Berger. Berger making his 6th appearance of the season, no decisions at a .124 ERA. In 5 2/3 innings, he's allowed 4 hits, 3 runs, only 1 of which is earned, walked 3, and struck out 10. Berger has not faced the Royals this year. In this, his second season with the Mad Dogs in the Intercity League, did not face the Royals last year either. So here is Graham Smith, the left fielder, to lead things off. Berger winds and delivers the first pitch at 8:04, and it's a slider that dives down and away, and Smith comes up empty. We're underway. Oh, 1 pitch. Another pitch down and away that Smith can't reach, and it's 0-2. Smith, a .273 hitter with 5 doubles and 3 RBIs and 12 stolen bases in 15 attempts. Smith went 0 for 4 in last night's game against the Blue Sox as he fouls this one off onto Linfels Parkway. Still 0-2. Smith, Valdario, and Cormier, the 3 outfielders, due up here in the top of the first. This is dribbled foul, and it'll remain 0-2. Berger into his wind and the pitch. Breaking ball waited on and fouled off again. So after 2 swings and misses, 3 straight foul balls by Smith. Another 0-2. Fouls this one off again. Good battle being put on here by Smith. He swung at every pitch this at bat. Seventh pitch of the at-bat upcoming. Good battle to start the game. Fouled off again. 5 foul balls in a row by Smith. And it looked like that Berger had him in the palm of his hand with the 2 pitches down away that he flailed at. Pitch number 8. Grounded to the right side. Gobbled up by the first baseman Bauer, and he beats his man to the bag. And finally, Smith is retired for the first out of the ball game. That'll bring up the center fielder, Nick Valdario. Valdario, a .280 hitter with 3 doubles, 1 triple, 1 homer, 9 RBIs, but has walked 9 times compared to 28 strikeouts. Berger winds and delivers, and the fastball misses down and away for ball 1. Rifled down the first base line, and it'll be foul for strike 1. Valdario and Smith tied for second this year in the Intercity League in stolen bases, along with Ethan Harris of Malden, all falling behind Tyler Cedeno of Reading with his 14. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Relatively painless at bat there as far as Berger is concerned. 2 up, 2 down. And here's the right fielder, Blaise Cormier. Cormier, .333 hitter with 5 doubles and 16 RBIs. He was the only Royals batter with double-digit RBIs this year. Take strike 1. Cormier finished 4th in the ICL in RBIs as he takes on the inside corner, strike 2. Behind Teddy Zuba of the Albrandys with 21, Ben Waldrop of the Chiefs with 19, and Brendan McDonald of Reading with 17. Outside, inside, outside. This one is well outside, and Cormier would not chase. 1-2. Next offering. Swing and a miss. Tied him up, down and in. And the side is retired. After half an inning, Royals nothing, Mad Dogs coming up. This is ICL Baseball on LSP. LSP is a proud member of the Avis affiliate program. Use the promo code on your screen or click the link in the video description for up to 30% off your rental from Avis. Josiah getting the start for the Royals after pitching 2 innings in relief last night. Former Andre Chief took a vicious shot in a game against the Blue Sox on July 30th. Getting through the first inning and third before Ryan Noon accidentally drilled him in the head with a throw, trying to throw out a runner attempting to steal second. Talking to Mark Leary of the Blue Sox before last night's game, he said he was treating Cy, and Leary's starting to become an EMT at Mass Maritime. And basically, Cy told him he was seeing stars. That was a really dangerous sign, but thankfully Cy is okay. And here he goes to Ethan Harris, and he delivers down and in for ball 1. Harris just a .218 hitter, but makes the most of his times on base. 1 double, 3 homers, 8 RBIs, and 12 out of 13 stolen base attempts. And this is past the reach of Eduardo Soto into right center field for a base hit. So speed to begin the ball game on first for the Mad Dogs. I'll bring up Pete Maltzen. Maltzen's the DH tonight, batting a .190 with 1 double and 4 RBIs. And he takes down and in for ball 1. Harris last year stole 23 out of 27 bases and was one of the best all-around players in the Intercity League despite being on a dismal Malden team in their first year in the Intercity League, but here they are playing for a playoff berth this year. Harris batted .306 with 3 doubles, 3 triples, 2 homers, and 7 RBIs. And again, 23 out of 27 stolen base opportunities. He bluffs off of first, and Maltzen, I think he was trying to drag bunt there, but came up empty, and it's 1-2. On deck is the first baseman, Derek Bauer. Sia looks at first, and they may have him picked off, and the throw to second is in time. It goes 1-3 to 6. One down and a 1-2 count to Maltzen. High for ball 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, blew the fastball by him. 2 down, and that'll bring up Derek Bauer. ICL's leading hitter at .493 with 10 doubles, 3 homers, 14 RBIs, 9 walks compared to just 2 strikeouts, a .551 on base percentage, a .768 slugging percentage, OPS of 1319, and on top of that was 10 of 10 in stolen base attempts. And he fouls this one off for strike 1. Just a phenomenal all-around talent. Certainly an ICL MVP candidate if the Mad Dogs can make the playoffs here. And this is a far cry from what he did last year. He played in 12 games, only batted .222 with 6 RBIs and no extra base hits. Fouls this one off, and he's behind 0-2. The speed was there, though, in those games. He was 5 of 5 in stolen base attempts. Bauer leading the ICL in hitting, OPS, doubles. And 6th in stolen bases. Inside ball 1. doesn't win Most Valuable Player, you could certainly get a look for just a Hitter of the Year. Fouls that one off, not held on to by Noon, and it'll remain 1-2. Some good numbers this year put up by Bauer and Teddy Zuba of the Alabrandies and Ross Curley of the Blue Sox. I don't think Bobby Lozano is going to win his third straight MVP, despite the good year that the Merchants had, as that is called third strike, and the side is retired. 2 Ks in the inning for both pitchers, and after one complete, it is still no score. This is ICL Baseball on LSP. Want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates start just $100 per game. Also ask LSP about streaming your next gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, school play, meeting, or other event. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email Sam at localsportsproductions.com for more information.
Probably throw a few in this one.
Yeah, I don't know when
JR pitched Wednesday and the whole game. So against when they lost to Andre 2-1. And then Cavelli pitched Tuesday, so it's none of them. And then Gal last night, so he went right through them all.
You're drooling. It's jumping somebody who went to where I'm drooling like this. You're being stupid. Drool. Yes.
First pitch at the top of the second is fouled off for strike one to Eduardo Soto, the second baseman. Soto at 262, 3 doubles, 9 RBIs. Pops this one foul over to the right side, and the catch will be made in front of the fence down the first base line by the first baseman Bauer, and Soto is quickly retired for the first out of the top of the second. So that'll bring up John Collette, the first baseman. Collette at 294, 1 double, 1 homer, 2 RBIs. And he takes on the inside corner for strike one. Collette has walked 6 times and struck out 9. Down and away for ball one. For those of you who were watching last night's broadcast between the Blue Sox and the Royals, and I mentioned that I had a trivia question to ask you all about who recorded more of the stat that was named after them, and I forgot to give you the answer. So the question was, who recorded more of the stat named after them? Greg Maddox's or Gordie Howe hat tricks, as the count is 2-2. And the answer is Greg Maddux threw 13 Maddoxes, which are complete game shutouts on under 100 pitches, as that is swung on and missed by Collette for out number 2. Meanwhile, Gordie Howe only recorded 2 Gordie Howe hat tricks in his illustrious, prolonged career. Amazing that you have a reputation as being the guy who can do that sort of thing. We've only actually done it twice. Good curveball in there for a strike one to Johnson. Adam Johnson, the third baseman at 338, 5 doubles, 1 triple, and 3 RBIs. Takes down and away, ball 1. Slider there. Working quickly is Berger, and he hits the outside corner for strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So 4 strikeouts through the first 2 innings for Berger, and after 1.5, still no score. This is ICL baseball on LSP. You can follow LSP on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, and Teespring LSP37, Snapchat LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Middle third of the order due up here in the bottom of the second for the Mad Dogs, Cristofori, Doherty, and Worf. Cal Cristofori, the catcher, to lead things off. Saya into his wind and the pitch, and it's down and in for ball 1. Cristofori, 277, 1 triple, and 2 RBIs, drawing 12 walks compared to 10 strikeouts. As this is popped up, foul and out of play to even the count at 1. Swing and a miss and a pitch down and away. Looks like a change up there, and it's 1-2. Popped up, and Cristofori loses his bat. And it took a turn on the first baseman, Collette, but he does haul it in for out number 1. I'll bring up the second baseman, Sean Doherty. Doherty, a 288 hitter, 3 doubles, 4 triples, 1 homer, and 10 RBIs. His 4 triples were tied for the league lead along with his teammate Jared Beniers. This is laced to third. Nice pick at third by Johnson. Throws on to first. 2 down. So that'll bring up Jack Worf, the center fielder. Worf, a 293 hitter, 1 triple, 7 RBIs. outside for ball one. Well, we saw Harris get picked off in the the bottom of the first, but these are two teams that use their speed to their advantage to generate their offense. These are the top two base stealing teams in the ICL, with the Mad Dogs at 65 out of 75 and the Royals at 40 out of 50. This is into left center field, and this will drop in front of the left fielder Smith for a 2-out single. So the Mad Dogs with the only hits in this ball game. That'll bring up Jared Beniers, the left fielder. Beniers at 270, 1 double, the aforementioned 4 triples, and 4 RBIs. Runner takes off for first. The pitch for second, rather. The pitch is downstairs, and Wharf picks up the stolen base. It is 1-0, and now the first run of the ball game is in scoring position for the Mad Dogs. Beniers ahead in the count, 1-0. Cy looking back and forth between second and home, and now the pitch. Fastball in the outside corner to even the count at 1. Cy slowing down his pace considerably with the runner on base. He spins and looks Wharf back. Now he comes set. Fouled on the Linfells Parkway, and it's 1-2. Mad Dogs would like to get a run here in support of their starter, Berger, who has set down the first 6 in order. First 6 Royals batters in order with 4 Ks. But right now, Beniers has to battle back from a 1-2 count. Fouled off. The winner of this game will face the Wakefield Merchants in the first round of the ICL playoffs. Date and time to be determined. First round series are best of 3. The semifinals and the championship series are best of 5. The Lexington Blue Sox have the number 1 seed. The Alabrandies have the 2. Mentioned the Wakefield Merchants have 3. Reading and Andre will face off in the other first round series. Reading the 4 seed, Andre the 5. And Wakefield will face the winner of this game to be the 6 seed, as that runs too far inside, and the count will be 2-2. Mad Dogs looking for their first Intercity League playoff berth in their second season in the league. Just a dismal year for them last year. Finished 423-1. This is grounded to the left side. Wharf had to make sure the ball wouldn't hit him, but the strong throw is in time to beat Beniers down the first base line, and the side is retired. So nothing comes out of the 2-out single and stolen base. And after 2 complete, still no score. This is ICL Baseball on LSP. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of most past LSP video broadcasts, or one of several different designs of stickers or shirts, including the LSP hoodie and the Never Concede Collection. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store after the game to place your order. Mentioned the Mad Dogs with their proficiency in stealing bases. One other thing they can hang their hat on is that they struck out the fewest times this year in the Intercity League. Only 122 Ks as a team in 28 games. So we go to the top of the third. It'll be the bottom third of the order due up for the Royals. Rob Casciano, Ryan Noon, and James McConville. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left for the Royals. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 1 left for the Mad Dogs. Casciano, the shortstop, looking to butt his way on, pulls back, and it's ball 1. Casciano, a .309 hitter with 1 double, 1 homer, and 6 RBIs. Strike 1 to even the count. Nice breaking ball started at the shoulder of Casciano, then dropped off to the outside corner for strike 2. An excuse me swing foul, and it'll remain 1-2. A little tomahawk chop to first. Bauer's there. Step on the bag for the out. So here's Ryan Noon, the catcher. Noon, a .230 hitter with 1 double and 9 RBIs. Oh and 1. And that did not hit him, though ran pretty far inside for ball 1. Two and 1. Both teams with their respective managers batting in the 9 slot. Nick Vanacchi, although is playing the field for the Mad Dogs, he's at third right now. And James McConville for the Royals, the DH. He's on deck. A little number down the first base line. The count will be 2-2. Slipped out of his hands a little early. 3-2. Berger with the payoff pitch. Fouled off onto Tremont Street, and we have an official broadcast. Fouled off again. Vanacchi, Butterfield, and Beniers giving it a look, but to no avail. Once more, the 3-2. Fouled off again. Reminiscent of the Graham Smith at-bat leading off the ball game, although that one was always 0-2. This one is 3-2. Curveball comes back over the outside part of the plate for strike 3 called. 5 strikeouts already for Berger. 2 up, 2 down here in the third. And here is James McConville, the DH. McConville swings and misses at a fastball for strike one. Conville 0 for 6 with a walk at the plate this year. Foul tips that one into the mid of Cristofori, and he's behind 0-2. Conville spoils that one out. Still 0-2. In there for strike three called. 6 strikeouts through the first 3 innings for Berger. He's retired the first 9 in order. And after 2.5, still no score. This is ICL Baseball on LSP. LSP is a proud member of the Avis affiliate program. Use the promo code on your screen or click the link in the video description for up to 30% off your rental from Avis.
Do I? Yeah. Can't bring her? Can you walk her, bring her up here? How's that feeling, dear? Who can you be? Who can you be?
Eight, 9, and 1 due up for the Mad Dogs here in the bottom of the third. Henry Butterfield, Nick Finocchi, and Ethan Harris. Butterfield, the shortstop, who retweeted the broadcast link today. Thank you very much, Henry. He fouls this one off for strike one. Butterfield, a 182 hitter this year with 1 RBI. He's drawn 6 walks and scored 9 runs, though, and is 3 of 5 in stolen base attempts. Fouls that one into the glove of Noon for strike 2. Just 2 hits in the ball game, both by the Mad Dogs thus far. Royals have been set down 9 in a row by Berger. Just missed outside for ball 1. Two strikeouts for Saya, 6 strikeouts for Berger. Pitcher's duel thus far. This is grounded to the left side. It'll be cut off by the third baseman Johnson. Throws to first. Got him. Stretched by the first baseman Collette. Staying on the bag. 1 down. So that'll bring up the third baseman and player manager Nick Finocchi. Nick is 0 for 4 with a walk, an RBI, a stolen base, and a run scored this year. And he's going to try and bunt, and he drops it down the third base line, and he's got a base hit. The Mad Dogs dugout loving that. So the third hit of the ball game for the Mad Dogs puts a runner at first with 1 out, and the lineup turns over for Ethan Harris. Harris singled leading off the bottom of the first, but was caught stealing. 1-3-6. As that is outside for ball 1. Small lead at first for Venaki. On the outside corner for strike one. Down the third base line, but that is a foul ball for strike two. On deck is the DH Pete Maltzen. Swing and a miss, strike three. Harris down on strikes, there are 2 down. Harris, by the way, this year at Morelli, regular season, one of his best park to hit at, 3 of 8 with 2 homers and 2 RBIs. And 3 stolen bases on top of that. So here's Pete Maltzen as he takes down and in for ball 1. Maltzen struck out swinging his first time up in the first. Maltzen this year has not played a game at Morelli. Against Somerville, he's 2 of 8 with an RBI. Strike one. Struck out 3 times and had 1 sacrifice hit, but has not scored any runs. Off-speed pitch swung on and missed for strike 2. If we get that far, Derek Bauer is on deck. Venaki bluffing off of first. Fouled into the screen. Looks like there's action warming for the Royals down the left field line. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 4 strikeouts for Saya. Through 3, we've still got no score. This is ICL Baseball on LSP. Want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates start just $100 per game. Also ask LSP about streaming your next gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, school play, meeting, or other event. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information.
I know, and then he has that Cardinals team that he plays for. I don't know when the hell they go until September.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was like, we're going away, so the airline tickets are booked.
Yeah.
Cannot go past September 19th.
Where are you going?
We're going to Italy.
Nice.
Yeah. My husband and I are going to go to Paris first, and then take the train over to Milan. And Michael's playing baseball for Team Italy.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's starting, their tournament start beginning of September.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a little trip,
Nice.
go watch that, and go visit my cousin.
In Italy? Your cousin's over there? Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's be fun.
So you've been there before?
I haven't been there for like, since I was in my 20s.
Oh, okay. I've always wanted one of the
Yeah.
places on my bucket
Yeah.
list.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. Glenn and I are going to be gone from the 13th till October 2nd.
Oh, that's awesome.
I was a little nervous about work, but I was like, come on. And I couldn't even remember my passcode when I went to buy her dog food tonight. I was like, this is bad. I need a vacation.
You're right.
Who knows what could happen? And I think I remember it, and I was like, I gotta stop at a ATM. He said, you've had that since I was in high school.
First pitch at the top of the fourth. Fouled a long ways down the left field line. for strike one to Graham Smith. Smith grounded out to first, his first time up leading off the ball game. Strike two. Smith, Valdario, and Cormier as this is into center field. And this will be a diving catch by the center fielder, Wharf, for out number one. Last night on the Blue Sox broadcast, we saw some phenomenal plays by the Royals outfield. Tonight, it's the Mad Dogs outfield with the play of the day thus far. Well, that breaks a little bit of a trend that we had through the first three innings, in which each inning was put out by the first baseman Bauer and then 2 strikeouts. This one is a put out by the center fielder Wharf, as that's in there for strike 2 to Nick Valdario. He's the first of thus far 6 strikeout victims by Berger. He fouls this one off, and I'll keep it at 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, no errors, 2 left for the Mad Dogs. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left for the Royals. Look what I found, says Berger. Underhands it to first, 2 down. Now Blaise Cormier. At least the Royals are starting to put the ball into play. Cormier struck out swinging his first time up to end the first. What can he do here? He will take strike 1 on the outside corner. Up and away, ball 1. Infield playing back here, outfield playing straight away. Outside with the fastball, 2-1. A rare hitter's count for a Royals batter tonight. Cormier ahead 2-1. He fouls this one off. That evens the count at 2. Berger winds and delivers. Another breaking ball over the outside part of the plate for strike 3. 7 strikeouts through 4 innings for Berger, who has not allowed a base runner to this point. After 3.5, we're halfway home, still no score. This is ICL Baseball on LSP. You can follow LSP on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, and Teespring, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Red Sox leading the Angels 5-3 in the 5th, thanks to a couple of 2-run jacks by Mookie and JD. Good to see the Red Sox offense coming alive a little bit. It's still frustrating after, getting 1 hit shut out by the Orioles, then taking 3 of 4 from the Yankees, and then, losing 8 in a row over the course of a week. And then picking it up again against the Royals and Angels, but is it too little too late? That's what you get when you don't invest in the bullpen. Not saying we should have spent money on Kimbrel, but could have made an iota that lives down the street from an attempt at Robertson at the very least. But anyways, 3, 4, and 5, heart of the order due up for the Mad Dogs here in the bottom of the fourth. Still looking for our first run of the ball game. Here's the man who can certainly provide it. And he takes inside ball one, does Derek Bauer, who struck out looking his first time up to end the first. Both pitchers have been on their A game, just 3 hits allowed and no runs and 4 strikeouts by Josiah, but no base runners to this point and 7 Ks for Nick Berger. Bauer fouls that one off. 2 strikes. High for ball 2. Third baseman Johnson playing off the line, towards shortstop. Check swing, and it's strike 3, says the home plate umpire. 1 down as Bauer goes down on strikes for the second time. The top 5 batters in the lineup right now a combined 1 for 8. And Harris is 1, as this is swung on and missed by Cristofori for strike 1, resulting in him getting picked off 1-3 to 6. Cristofori popped up to first his first time up in the second. As that dives down and in for ball 1. Fouled off, and it'll be 1-2. Cristofori this year against the Royals is a 3 for 7 hitter with 2 runs scored. And playing at Morelli, he's 1 for 4 with a run scored and a strikeout. That's low for ball 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Two up, 2 down, 6 strikeouts for Saya. And that'll bring up Sean Doherty, the second baseman, who grounded out to third his first time up. As he takes inside for ball 1. Two and 0. Fouled straight back, and it's 2-1. Doherty this year against the Royals was a 3 for 7 hitter with a double and a run scored in 2 games. Inside corner, 2-2. Doherty doesn't like the call. At Morelli, though, Doherty was 0 for 5 but drew 3 walks and stole 3 bases. Scored 2 runs. Reached for and popped up down the right field line, and that drops. It drops between Colette and Cormier, and that'll be a 2-out single for Doherty. So can Wharf capitalize? Singled and stole second his last time up, his first time up in the second. Throw back to first, rainbow toss, and back safely is Doherty. Now time is called. Now they may have another runner picked off, and they do. The second pickoff of the game by Saya, picked off Harris. In the first, he picks off Doherty here in the fourth. So after 4 complete, still no score. This is ICL Baseball on LSP. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of most past LSP video broadcasts or one of several different designs of stickers or shirts, including the LSP hoodie and the Never Concede Collection. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store after the game to place your order.
Yeah, amazing. Look at that pitch on the stretch, you know? Yeah. Whatever. Yeah.
Jason, Josie, leave it. No eating.
So the Mad Dogs have had a hit in every inning, but they've had 2 runners picked off and have stranded just 2. Meanwhile, Nick Berger continues to keep the Royals off base, as that is strike 1 to Eduardo Soto, popped up to first his first time up. Oh, and 2 to the Royals second baseman. Down and away. Soto was tempted to go after that one. 1 and 2. No runs, 4 hits, no errors, 2 left. As there is strikeout number 8 for Berger. No runs, 4 hits, no errors, 2 left for the Mad Dogs. Zeros across for the Royals. Here's John Collette. Struck out swinging his first time up in the second. As he takes up and away, ball 1. Collette comes up empty at a pitch away, and it's 1-1. Collette was 2 of 4 with 2 walks and 2 runs scored in 2 games against the Mad Dogs this year. This is into right field, and this will be run down by the right fielder, Harris, probably the hardest hit ball the Royals have had all night, but it's a relatively routine fly out, and there are 2 down. Now Adam Johnson, the third baseman, struck out swinging his first time up to end the second. As that is in there for strike 1. This is up the middle, cut off by the second baseman, throw to first! Not in time, and there is the first hit of the ball game for the Royals. It comes with 2 outs in the top of the 5th after 14 in a row retired to begin the ball game. Nick Berger flirting with ICL history there. Got through the first 4 2/3 perfectly with 8 strikeouts. Allows an infield single to Johnson. And now Rob Caggiano. Caggiano grounded out to first his first time up. Berger comes set. The pitch in there for strike 1. Outside for ball 1. Eight strikeouts, just 1 infield single allowed by Berger to this point. Awkward swing and a miss there by Caggiano, and he's behind 1-2. He'll step out of the batter's box to regroup. Winner of this game will face the Wakefield Merchants in the first round of the ICL playoffs. Up and in for ball 2 to even the count. Mad Dogs with 4 hits, 1 in each of the first 4 innings. 2 runners have been picked off. Foul tip into the mitt of Cristofori for strike 3. Strikeout number 9 for Berger. And after 4.5, it is still no score. This is ICL Baseball on LSP. LSP is a proud member of the Avis affiliate program. Use the promo code on your screen or click the link in the video description for up to 30% off your next rental from Avis.
Yeah, that's right.
I think so. I'll be here in a second.
Gone 5? Somebody moves up there in the bullpen. What? I see 2 hands there and they're not getting it. Get the one.
To the bottom of the 5th we go. Jack Wharf to lead things off, and he takes outside ball 1. Wharf was at bat when Daugherty was picked off to end the bottom of the 4th. 2-0. Saya into his 5th inning of work, 6 strikeouts, 4 hits allowed. Inside corner, and Saya is back in the count at 2-1. This is down the left field line and foul. And now the count is even at 2-2 to Wharf. Wharf, Beniers, and Butterfield due up here in the bottom of the 5th as we are still searching for our first run in this 6th place tiebreaker. Outside for ball 3. Full count. Up and in, ball 4. Leadoff walk for the Mad Dogs. First time since the 1st inning that they've had the leadoff man aboard. And it's Wharf reaching for the 2nd time with a single and a walk. Now Jared Beniers, who ground out to short his first time up. Possible sacrifice situation. In on the grass is Johnson at 3rd. Beniers does not square. He swings and fouls it off for strike 1. Wharf stole a base in his last time on base. It's 1-1 now. But knowing that Saya's got a good move, he's picked off 2 runners tonight, he may think twice about taking off. Silent looking a long look at first, and now he tosses over. Mad Dogs with a base runner in every inning. Royals just getting their first base hit of the game, their first base runner with 2 out in the top half this inning, as this is fouled off, and that'll make the count 1-2. Feels like the way these 2 pitchers are pitching could be the first one to score wins. Saya comes set. And the 1-2. Up and away, throw down to second. They did not get him. The throw bounced. Stolen base for Wharf, his 2nd of the ball game. And now a runner in scoring position with nobody out in a 2-2 count. Swing and a miss at a high fastball, strike 3. Strikeout number 7 for Saya. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. And now Henry Butterfield. Butterfield grounded out to 3rd his first time up in the 3rd. He foul tips this one into the mitt of noon for strike 1. Nine strikeouts through 5 for Berger. 7 strikeouts through 4 to 3rd for Saya. Another swing and a miss. 0-2. Just 1 walk and 4 hits allowed by Saya, as the Royals find themselves in another scoreless pitchers duel like they did last night against Lexington. And granted time at the last minute is Butterfield. Wharf at 2nd, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Misses outside for ball one. Outfield playing relatively shallow here. Up and away, 2-2. On deck is Nick Vanacchi. Fouled off. Might have gotten a chunk of the umpire there. Fouled off. Butterfield hanging in there. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Strikeout number 8 for Saya. And now Nick Vanacchi, who laid down a bunt single his first time up. Don't think he'll be bunting here. Well, he flinched a little bit to bunt, but didn't offer, and it's strike one. In the top of the 6th, the Royals will have the 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up: Noon, McConville, and Smith. Foul tip into the mitt of Noon. Vanacchi behind 0-2. Up and away, skips to the backstop and up to third. On the wild pitch goes Wharf. So now the go-ahead run 90 feet away for the Mad Dogs. Saya comes set. The 1-2. 2-2. Hasn't been an easy inning for Saya. Doesn't look like anyone's warming behind him. The 2-2. Here it is. Down the right field line, and this will drop foul. Vanacchi has one of the 4 Mad Dogs hits tonight. Another hit here could give the Mad Dogs the lead. He bloops this one down the right field line again, and this will be caught running into the right field fence by Cormier. And the side is retired, and the Mad Dogs leave the go-ahead run at third. After 5 complete, we still have no score. This is ICL Baseball on LSP. Want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates start just $100 per game. Also ask LSP about streaming your next gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, school play, meeting, or other event. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information.
people. You people. Who? Oh.
So this was last week, so there's one team here playing in touch with
Where's that?
says there's a great relationship with
Top of the sixth, as promised, the 8-9-1 hitters due up here in the inning for Somerville. Ryan Noon to lead things off. Noon is 0 for 1 with a strikeout looking. 9 strikeouts through the first 5 innings for Nick Berger. As he grounds this one to short, scooped up there by Butterfield on to first, throw a little offline, but Bauer sticks with it for a 1-pitch out to begin the inning. There's just been 2 balls that have even left the infield for the Royals tonight. A fly out to center by Smith and a fly out to right by Collette, as this one is ground to the right side, and that is bobbled by the second baseman Doherty, and McConville's going to reach. And that's going to be a base hit, as it was hit deep in the hole. So the Royals pick up their second hit of the ball game with 1 out here in the top of the 6th. They were retired the first 14 in order, as this is fouled off for strike 1 by Graham Smith, who will try to get off the schneid. He's 0 for 2 with a ground out to first and a fly out to center. Throw back to first, and McConville is back safely. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 1 left for the Royals. No runs, 4 hits, no errors, 3 left for the Mad Dogs. Sails high for ball 1. Swing and a miss at a pitch away. Slider's been working wonders for Berger. Got Smith to flail at a couple of those to begin his first at-bat of the ball game. The 1-2 pitch, fouled off just barely by Smith. On deck is the center fielder, Nick Valdario. Little looper caught by the shortstop, throw back to first. Safe. Nearly a 6-3 double play to end the inning, but McConville gets back to first safely. 2 down, and that'll bring up Nick Valdario, who has struck out and grounded out to the pitcher tonight. Valdario takes inside ball 1. In the bottom of the 6th, the Mad Dogs will have the top third of the order due up: Harris, Maltzen, and Bauer. Berger comes set. And the pitch in there for strike 1 to even the count. Valdario, a 188 hitter against the Mad Dogs this year. He grounds this one to the right side. Oh no, it's bobbled by the second baseman. Throw on to first, not in time. Doherty, if he had that cleanly, would have gotten out of the inning. Instead, that's an E4. McConville up to second, as the go-ahead run. And now Blaise Cormier. Cormier 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Outside corner strike 1. McConville at second, Valdario at first, 2 out. Up and away for ball 1. This is to third. It's bobbled! But staying on the bag while picking it up is the third baseman, Vanaki. And the side is retired, and disaster averted there for the Mad Dogs. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Still no score. This is ICL Baseball on LSP. You can follow LSP on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, and Teespring, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel.
Trevino is coming up to the casino in August. I hate that place. It's by your trap.
First round's 2 out of 3. They'll probably go Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
This has to be the girls' class.
To the bottom of the 6th we go, and the top third of the order due up for the Mad Dogs. Ethan Harris 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout against Josiah, who delivers a pop-up foul for strike 1. Saya's got 8 strikeouts through his first 5 innings of work and has scattered 4 hits with 1 walk. Another long scoreless duel here on LSP. We had a 9-inning scoreless tie last night between the Royals and the Blue Sox. Swung on and missed, strike 2. A run in either direction last night, and we wouldn't be here tonight. Either to the benefit of the Mad Dogs or to the Royals. 2-2. Instead, these teams who split the season series 2-2. Downstairs for ball 3, 3-2. And both finished with 10-16-2 records. Face off with the winner to face the Wakefield Merchants in the first round of the ICL playoffs to start either Sunday or Monday. This is the second straight year we've had a play-in game for the 6th seed in the ICL playoffs. Last year, Andre soundly defeated Melrose here at Morelli Field. Foul tip into the mitt of noon for strike 3. There is strikeout number 9 for Saya. Shades of his excellent days with the Andre Chiefs a couple years ago. So 1 up, 1 down for Pete Malton, the DH, who has struck out swinging twice tonight. Each of the top 3 hitters in the Mad Dogs lineup has gone down on strikes twice, and now Malton is behind 0-1. This is not a game that can end after 9 innings in a scoreless tie. Malton trying to start something by bunting his way on, comes up empty, and it's 0-2. Just outside with the fastball for ball 1. A little nubber to the right side. Oh, there's some miscommunication by the defense. And Malton beats out the single as Saya may be hurt. He's getting up a little slowly. Saya dove to try and make a play on that one. Fell short. It's quite a way to get your first hit of the ball game. Now Derek Bauer. And he grounds this one to the right side, through for a base hit. Malton will hold at second. First and second, 1 out. All of the hits tonight have been singles. All 6 of them by the Mad Dogs and all 2 of them by the Royals. And now Cal Cristofori. Nobody warming for Somerville. Cristofori 0 for 2 with a pop-up to first and a strikeout swinging. And he comes up empty. Looks like a change-up away there for strike 1. So Malton and Bauer breaking through with their first hits of the ball game just now. Can Cristofori join them and possibly give Malden the lead? Swing and a miss, strike 2. On deck is the second baseman, Sean Doherty. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Cal Cristofori, 2 down. 10 strikeouts through 5 2/3 for Saya. Now here's Doherty, who is 1 for 2 with a ground out to third and a single, but was picked off to end the 4th after his single, and he takes down and in ball 1. In the top of the 7th, the Royals will have the heart of the order due up the 3, 4, and 5 hitters, Cormier, Soto, and Colette. And now we're going to have a stoppage of play, as looks like we're going to have a pinch runner here at second for Pete Malton. And got to get the name. But we will report to you when we get the chance. So pinch runner at second for Malton. 1-0 the count to Doherty. Runner bluffs off of second, and the pitch is outside, ball 2. They may have him picked off again, but this time he scampers back. Would have been the 3rd pickoff of the game for Saya. He has just really had those runners off balance tonight. He's had the runners and the hitters off balance. Picked off 2 batters, struck out picked off 2 runners, struck out 10 batters. And now time called at the last minute by Doherty. Go ahead run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Three and 0. On deck is Jack Wharf. Three 0 pitch. Fouled off. 3 and 1. Pinch runner at second, Bauer at first. This is down in right field for a base hit. Being waved around third as a pinch runner. Here comes the throw to the plate. It's cut off. Getting to third and safe is Bauer. The Mad Dogs take the lead 1-0. Sean Doherty with the biggest hit of the ball game. Now Jack Wharf. He's singled and walked and stole 2 bases. He's been stranded in scoring position twice. You know he does not want to do that to his teammates here. He wants to come through and pad it to a 2-run lead. But right now he's behind 0-1 after fouling that first one off. Runner takes off. The pitch is down and away, and into second with the stolen base is Doherty. 1-1, and now 2 runners in scoring position. Bauer at third, Doherty at second. 2-1. This is into center field. That's down for a base hit. Into score is Bauer. Here comes Doherty. The throw to the plate is offline. Up to second, and that throw goes into center field, but holding at second is Wharf. A 2-run single. Wharf takes second on the throw. It is 3-0 Mad Dogs. Conference at the mound, and Josiah, who pitched his heart out after pitching 2 scoreless innings last night against Lexington, departs. And we have a pitching change coming to you from Morelli Field at Melrose High School in Melrose, Mass. It is the Malden Maddogs 3 and the Somerville Royals 0. This is ICL Baseball on LSP. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of most past LSP video broadcasts or one of several different designs of stickers or shirts, including the LSP hoodie and the Never Concede Collection. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store after the game to place your order.
See, and I always say this is the, you're going to take the lead, you do it in the bottom of the 6th. They've only got 3 outs to get.
Another hit is coming out. Did you know that? The last movie. Yeah. But in the first movie, they did grow up. Yeah. Yeah.
New pitcher for the Royals is Mike Gooden. 3 appearances, a 3.82 ERA, and a 1-0 record in 11 innings. He's allowed 18 hits, 7 runs, 6 of which are earned, walked 2, and struck out 5. His job is to get the last out of the inning to keep this deficit at 3 with a playoff berth on the line, as that's on the outside corner for strike 1 to Jared Beniers, who's 0 for 2 with a ground out to short and a strikeout swinging. Sean Doherty had the biggest hit of the ball game with the run-scoring single that played Ricky Alexi, who was the pinch runner for Malden. And now Beniers behind 0-2, but Wharf doing him one better with a 2-run single to plate Bauer and Doherty to make a 3-0 lead. Downstairs for ball 1. Josiah pitching his heart out for 5 2/3, striking out 10, but he is now on the hook for the loss. And this is grounded to the left side. Diving stop by Johnson. The throw is not in time. Beniers beats it out for the infield single. So 1st and 3rd. Still 2 out for Henry Butterfield, who is 0 for 2 with a ground out to 3rd and a strikeout. And he hits this one into right field, into the gap. This is carrying, and this is down for extra bases. 1 run scores. Here comes another. It's 5-0 on the 2-run double by Henry Butterfield. The first extra base hit of the ball game for the Mad Dogs may have just put this one out of reach. Now Nick Funaki is the 9th man to bat in the inning. And he lines this one to the left side, through for a base hit. Being waved around 3rd is Butterfield. The throw will be held on to. It's 6-0. And the Mad Dogs exploding here in the bottom of the 6th. So the lineup turns over for Ethan Harris. Struck out swinging to begin this inning. And that is low. It skips away from the catcher Noon. And up to 2nd on the wild pitch goes Funaki. Harris 1 for 3 with a single. This is lined down the left field line, fair. Funaki being waved around 3rd. Here comes the throw to the plate. Taking 2nd on the throw is Harris. It's 7-0. Now Ricky Alexi scored what is right now the go-ahead run when he pinch ran for Pete Malden with 2 outs in this inning, as that is fouled off for strike 1. All 7 runs in this inning coming with 2 outs. It was 1st and 2nd, 2 out to Sean Doherty before he came through, as that's on the inside corner for strike 2. Throw back to second, and back safely is Harris. Strike 3. The side is retired, but the damage has been more than done. We go to the top of the 7th, closing time for the Mad Dogs. It is the Mad Dogs 7 and the Royals nothing. This is ICL Baseball on LSP. LSP is a proud member of the Avis affiliate program. Use the promo code on your screen or click the link in the video description for up to 30% off your next rental from Avis.
I'll go with you Monday afternoon.
Yeah, too late. Right?
Well, Mr. Cora's wild ride continues as the Red Sox are now up 10-3 on the Angels. Just don't know who you're going to get when you watch the Red Sox, it seems. Cal! I'm sorry? Thank you. To close it out for the Mad Dogs, though it's not actually a save situation, is Anthony Ponza. Ponza making his 7th appearance of the season, 2-0 with a 3.39 ERA. In 20 2/3 innings, he's allowed 20 hits, 10 earned runs, walked 8, struck out 17, surrendered 1 home run, and hit 3 batters as he delivers ball 1 up and away to Eduardo Soto, who pops this one up into left field, and the catch will be made by Ben Years for out number 1. And I misspoke when I said Cormier was going to lead off this inning. Cormier, of course, had the fielder's choice to end the 6th, the top of the 6th. So it's Soto, now Collette, and Johnson. Collette 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout to right. Ponza with the subtle leg kick, and this is driven deep to left. Back goes Ben Years to the wall. It is gone. A home run. No? Did he not? He caught it? Wow. Wow. Okay. That was a missile, and he, wow. Great play by Ben Years. Tracking that one down, shutting me up. 2 up, 2 down now. Adam Johnson, the third baseman. Quick pitch, and this is lined down the left field line, but foul for strike 1. Johnson 1 for 2 with a single, had the first base hit of the game for the Royals. He swings and misses, and now the Royals are down to their final strike of 2019. Grounded to the left side. And a valiant effort by the shortstop Butterfield, but reaching with his second base hit of the ball game will be Johnson. So the inning's still alive. And that brings up Rob Caggiano, 0 for 2 with a ground out to first and a strikeout swinging. Ponza delivers. Misses for ball 1. 7 runs in the bottom of the 6th for the Mad Dogs after a pitcher's duel between Josiah and Nick Berger. Berger was perfect through the first 4 2/3, ended up allowing just 2 hits, while this is grounded to the left side foul, 2-1, allowing just 2 hits while striking out 8. Saya charged with 4 runs, but struck out 10 in 5 2/3. Popped up. Might be in no man's land, but it will be caught by the right fielder, Harris. And the Malden Mad Dogs have defeated the Somerville Royals in the 6th place tiebreaker game, and they will advance to the ICL playoffs and face the Wakefield Merchants in the first round starting either Sunday or Monday. So in a game that took 1 hour and 44 minutes, the winning pitcher is Nick Berger. The losing pitcher is Josiah. No save. The final totals for the Somerville Royals: no runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 4 left. And for the Malden Mad Dogs, 7 runs, 12 hits, 1 error, and 4 left. Our players of the game: Nick Berger with 6 innings of shutout ball with 2 hits allowed and 8 strikeouts. And Jack Wharf going 2 for 2 with 2 singles, 2 steals, and 2 RBIs. So the Malden Mad Dogs, in their 2nd season in the Intercity League, qualify for the ICL playoffs for the first time. A great turnaround from their disappointing 4-23-1 campaign last year. You know what they say, these teams that sneak into the playoffs, all they need is a shot. Why not us? And that's got to be the Mad Dogs mentality as they face number 3 seed Wakefield, again starting Sunday or Monday. So with that said, this has been a presentation of local sports production serving Greater Boston student-athletes since 2011. Copyright 2019, unauthorized redistribution of any portion of this broadcast without the express written permission of local sports productions is strictly prohibited. A reminder that LSP is a proud member of the Avis affiliate program. Use the promo code on your screen or click the link in the video description for up to 30% off your rental from Avis. LSP's next broadcast will be at a time and date to be determined, with ICL playoff action featuring the Lexington Blue Sox and maybe some first-round action, depending on if we can make some arrangements with the other teams. But regardless, watch the games live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. And be sure to follow LSP on the web, localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, and Teespring, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Once again, the final score from Morelli Field at Melrose High School in Melrose, Mass. It is the Malden Mad Dogs 7 and the Somerville Royals nothing. Malden Mad Dogs advancing to the ICL playoffs. My name is Sam Feely, reminding you freelancers and free. Thanks for tuning in.